Hello, this is Tamsin Astor, your friendly habit scientist. Today I want to talk to you about Kaizen, which is a word that means continuous improvement. It was a concept used in business as a way of improving one's business ethos and getting stuff changed and being more efficient. And it's now a concept that has shifted into the world of wellness and of habit science, and I particularly use it around cultivating the science of habits. So there's some days when you just can't get it together, right? I had that Monday morning, I had my alarm set for 5:30, I thought I hit the snooze button, which is a bad thing to do. I'm going to go into that at some point. But I whacked it and I inadvertently turned it off. And so then I woke with a snort at 7:15, which totally threw the morning off because the kids had to leave at 8 to go to school. So I felt all out of balance that day. Or today, for example, when 2 of my 3 kids were homesick from school, and when you work from home, it's really tough to find that balance. So, there are these days and it just doesn't work. Or maybe it's not those sorts of situations, it's things like it's raining outside, and when it's raining heavily, it makes you feel really sad and it makes you feel unproductive and you want to curl up and move away from the world. So maybe this has happened to you. Certainly happened to me, and maybe it's something that happens and it happens one day and then a second day and then a third day and a fourth day, and it builds into the cycle of you not getting stuff done that you want to do. And then you notice that you've withdrawn a little bit. You've withdrawn from this commitment that you've made to yourself, and you've withdrawn because it seems like the easiest way to do it, right? It's the path of least resistance. You've drawn back and you've rolled over and you've pushed it away. So what I want you to think about is how you can do the opposite and see how that changes things up, right? So start by making it easy on yourself, right? Reduce your expectations for yourself. Getting up and running for 5 minutes is better than nothing. It's going to change how you feel. It's going to change your physiology. It's going to change your engagement for the day. You're going to feel energized. You're going to get the blood moving through your system, right? So it doesn't have to be such a big deal. It doesn't have to be, I'm going to get up 2 hours earlier and go to the gym. It just needs to be a small change that you keep doing and you keep changing and you keep improving. And that's when you're going to start to see these shifts, right? So the first thing I want you to do is to think about getting up early and exercising. When I say exercise, there are 2 things that I think are really important with exercise. I want you to exercise your physical body, and I want you to exercise your mental body, your emotional body, your psychological body. So your physical exercise is something that you can do whatever you like. So for some of us, we like, strong cardio, and we all should really do it, right? It's good for our hearts. But for some people, that's not necessarily the thing we want to start our day with, right up and out of the gate. And it may not be something that we've done in years, so it may be a little bit shocking to our system. So you have to look at where you are, right? Are you somebody who has a regular practice, and so you're just trying to up-level it? Or are you trying to cultivate a totally new practice? So start from your baseline. If your baseline is you haven't done anything for 5 years, then don't try and get up and run for an hour. You're going to shoot yourself in the foot. It's not going to work. Think, I'm going to get up and I'm going to power walk around the block for 10 minutes. Everybody can do something for 10 minutes, right? Make it small, make it doable, and then you'll feel successful. When I talk about exercising the mind, I want you to do meditation. There's huge amounts of research that show the value of meditation and how it can really change the way we think and the way we feel. And also, long term, it changes our immune function, it changes and rewires our brains, right? We're much more plastic, much more able to change and mold based on what we do and how we live, right? For many years, we had this idea that we were born with this fixed capacity to understand, to learn, to engage, to be in the world, right? And what we are understanding now is that what we do and how we engage is huge. It has this massive ability to rewire our brain and affect down to our DNA. That's epigenetics, right? We can change our DNA, we can change our immune function in our genes if we meditate. So I want you to do that. I want you to learn how to put the brakes on. So, how can we do this? Continuous improvement. Start by making it small. Start by making it doable. Don't set yourself up for failure by committing to a huge practice that you can't do. Start with something as small as 15 minutes. Get up 15 minutes earlier. You know you can do it. Sit in meditation for 5 minutes and spend 10 minutes exercising. 15 minutes. And look at how that shifts your day. Look at how you feel when you do that. After 3-4 days, set your alarm clock half an hour earlier. Another 15-minute shift. Again, you know you can do it. You know you can do it. Anybody can do it. You just have to do it in a graduous, slow, continually improving way, right? Kaizen, continuous improvement. Thanks for watching. Tamsin Astor.